Well, hi, everybody. We're so glad that you joined us tonight. And unfortunately, our host, Shae, had a strange happening at her mom's house today where lightning struck. So we're going to take that as a good omen that lightning is striking her business and that it's because you have joined us to watch this replay or that you've joined us on our party tonight. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Terry Cody Davis. I'm a Ruby ambassador with Plexus, and my co-host tonight is Trila Cook, and she is a senior gold ambassador working towards Ruby. And we just wanted to get together and share some of the things that we just love and adore about Plexus with Shae's friends, because Shae is also building her business and she is passionate about these products and passionate about what they've done to bless her life. So we're going to go through a few little slides. We're going to chat a little bit. And I know that Shae is offering a giveaway. I think she's giving away a bag of Active. So be sure and watch this and let her know that you did watch it and what you did love. And I'm sure that she will put you in the drawing. So first and foremost, I want to share my screen real quick. If you'll just bear with me 1 second. A little slow. So real quick, I want you to look at this screen and I want you to read through it. And I don't want you to say anything. I just want you to look at it, and then I want you to kind of count how many of those things that you see on there you may struggle with. So just real quick, take a quick look at it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to Miss Trila, and Trila's going to share a little bit about her story and what how Plexus has affected her life. So Trila?
Sorry. Thank you, Terry. Oh, wow. Okay, hi. I'm Trila Cook, as Terry said, and I am honored to be here tonight to share with you the amazing things that Plexus has done for me and so many of my family members and friends. We have products that help with all sorts of issues that people suffer with. And one of the things that you hear so often on the news and in Facebook and everything is autoimmune issues. Autoimmune issues are honestly issues where our bodies have said enough's enough, and they start working against us instead of for us. Our immune system does. Our bodies are saying enough is enough of all the crap we're putting into it. In other words, the things that we're ingesting, but also the things we're breathing in, and just not taking care of ourselves the way we should. All of those things lead to autoimmune issues. Now, autoimmune issues are nothing to laugh at all. They are truly debilitating and can be. But the good news is there are ways to not only prevent them, but to be proactive and actually start feeling better. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. How do I know so much about autoimmune? Well, I was blessed 32 years ago to have a daughter. Her name was Laura, and Laura was born with only 1/3 of an immune system, and that part didn't work right. And they told us from the beginning, when we discovered what was wrong with her, because at first they didn't know, she was in and out of the hospital 18 times with pneumonia by the time she was 6 years old, and on mega doses of IV antibiotics, and she was never off of an antibiotic, an oral antibiotic or anything, for longer than 2 months of her entire life. And so they told us at the beginning of her life that she would definitely be developing autoimmune issues. That was way back 30 years ago, guys. And the reason was the only way they could keep her alive was to pump her full of mega doses of IgG, gamma-globulin, and steroids. That was the only chance she had of living, is to get those infusions every 2 to 4 weeks. And so that was her life. We basically spent her entire life going to the hospital, spending 6 hours there, getting an infusion, and then leaving. That infusion would bump her immune system up for a few weeks, and then we'd have to go back. And it was the only way we could keep her well. But sure enough, as she aged, her body did start rejecting all of this. And she started developing autoimmune issues. Laura defied death, I don't know how many times. We were told, I don't know how many times, she only has months to live. She, don't expect her to live to age 22. Don't expect her to live to age 30. Over and over and over. We've been told, don't expect her to survive the surgery. Don't expect her to come out of this coma, being able to talk or know who you are, anything. And we were always amazed at how strong and resilient Laura was. One thing for sure, back in 2012, Laura was back in the hospital for another brain swelling, because that's what was happening. Her body was rejecting and working against itself and causing brain swellings from multiple sclerosis. And she was in an induced coma and was for 60 days, or she was in the coma for like 14, 15 days. And then the recovery was like 60 days. But anyway, we left the hospital at Thanksgiving in 2012, and we're told she only had a few months to live. In January 2013, I started Plexus to lose weight because, see, from 2008 to 2012, we were in the hospital more than I was at home, and all I did was eat, stress eat. And so I had gained so much weight. And so I joined Plexus to lose weight, and I did lose weight, but I noticed that they had a probiotic called Probio 5. And I told my husband, I said, you know what? I'm going to order this and try this on Laura. What can it hurt? Now, what you have to understand is at that time, Laura was 27 years old. She had been on a probiotic since she was 18 months of age. We are not new to the probiotic bandwagon that you hear about Activia yogurt. It's in this juice, it's in that juice, you eat this and that. I was studying probiotics over 30 years ago. None of them worked until Probio 5. Within 4 days, my husband and I looked at each other and went, what is the deal? The only thing we did from different is keep her well hydrated. We kept her well hydrated, and we started her on Probio 5 and on X Factor, our multivitamin. Y'all, she lived another 7 years. No one could believe it. She was going to the med center here in the Little Rock area where we live, University of Arkansas Medical Sciences, and the doctors were amazed that Laura was still alive, all of them. And they would ask what we did. And the head of neurology said, quote me, it's because of those products that she has stopped having life-threatening seizures and that she is still alive today. Probiotics are not all the same. Supplements are not all created equal. You can waste a ton of money purchasing supplements that do nothing other than get pooped or peed out, excuse me, but that's basically what happens. Plexus products work when used consistently and correctly, and it's amazing what they can do. Think about it. If they were able to give someone with only 1/3 of an immune system, and that part didn't work right, a chance to really survive and live a high quality life for 7 additional years, what do you think it could do for us with a normal immune system? I've seen it do amazing things. I've seen our products do amazing things for people. Give them the ability to play the guitar again when they were hurting so bad they couldn't. Give them the ability to go and travel, because before, their bathroom issues kept them from not being able to do that. It's amazing what these products can do. And in my opinion, it is absolutely crazy to not at least give them a try with the money back guarantee. And with what's going on in our world today, we all need to be proactive and build up our immune system. I hope you will.
Thank you so much, Trila. And let's talk about products just for a second. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again, because I want you to look at some of the products that we do have. And I'm just going to do it this way. So we have such a wide variety. And the thing that I love about Plexus is that we have something for everybody. We have something everybody needs. So let's just start with the first thing, our signature, which was the Plexus Slim drink. It was actually developed for type 2 diabetics to level out their blood sugar throughout the whole day. So how many of you have been sitting at your desk and at 3 o'clock, you have that, the Snickers commercial where you become a whole different person because your blood sugar drops and you're hangry, and you run and get a Dr. Pepper and a Snickers? Well, with Plexus, that doesn't happen. So if that doesn't happen, guess what else happens? You start to naturally lose some weight. So that's one of my all-time favorite products. I drink one every single day. It's got lots of vitamins, prebiotics. Our hunger control has polydextrose in it. So that's a fiber that when you drink water, expands in your tummy and makes you feel fuller. You eat less food. We also have this amazing MetaBurn, which works for your metabolism, balance. Great product. What that does is help cut the carbs up to 48% so that you don't absorb all the carbs. Now, what I want is to make sure that you just don't go, oh, well, I took my balance, so now I can eat 4 scoops of ice cream. Hello, no, it doesn't work that way. You got to work with it, okay? My all-time favorite, I guess I just said that a minute ago, is our Triplex, which has the Slim, the ProBio 5, and the BioCleanse. Now, let's just talk about that. Trina talked a minute ago about the ProBio 5. That is our signature probiotic. It has an enzyme in it that helps break down the outer shell of the bad bacteria, the candida that's in your gut. No other probiotic has that. Now, here's the magic. The BioCleanse. I'm just going to ask you, how often do you poop? I know, that's an embarrassing topic, but I had no idea that you're supposed to poop 2 or 3 times a day. None. And I've had people tell me, I'll just say, I'm bold, I'll say, okay, well, tell me about your poop. And first they go, oh, and they'll go, well, I poop about once a week. And I go, oh, girl, you must feel horrible. Think about it. If it's not going out, where's it going? So BioCleanse, I'm telling you, you gotta have it. Everybody needs it. It's full of magnesium. Do you know what magnesium does? It does so many amazing things. Okay, let's talk about vitamins. This is huge right now, huge. Our X Factor Plus, number one thing, it's got aloe vera in it. That's a patented formula. No other vitamins have aloe vera in it. What does aloe vera do? It does 2 big things. It coats the lining of your stomach. It also helps your body absorb the other nutrients. Now listen, we don't just have vitamins, we have trace minerals. I mean, that's unbelievable. Y'all need to get your vitamins out and check them out. And I'm just going to say it, if they're from China, you might want to ditch them, okay? So get you some USA-made vitamins. Here's the thing about the X Factor 3. You need right now D3. You need C. You need zinc. And you need selenium. Guess what? We have all of that in there, plus a whole lot more. So check out our X Factor Plus. They just enhanced it. They're using a better part of the aloe vera plant. Oh my gosh, so, so good. Okay, let's talk about pain because so many people are suffering with pain nowadays. Aches and pains, arthritis, athletes. Y'all, we have the ease capsules. Y'all, if you're taking a bunch of ibuprofen, Tylenol, any of that, gabapentin, any of those, horrible, horrible. Stop. Call us, get on some ease. Okay, listen, we also have a CBD oil. Now, we can't sell it to you, but if you're an ambassador, hint, hint, on our team, you can get the CBD oil. We will sell it once it's legal to sell it in all the states in the United States. But right now, we're waiting till it's legal in every state. But I'm telling you, my husband got off the gabapentin by using our CBD oil. Don't be buying it at the gas station. That's junk. Okay, let's talk about our kiddos. Gosh, we have our new X Factor Mega Kids. It's a drink that's got a probiotic in it, loaded with vitamins, our X Factor Kids vitamins. It's got a probiotic in it. Y'all, kids need it. They're eating so much junk nowadays, full of sugar, full of chemicals, full of stuff that they don't need. And you cannot tell me that your kid ate 6 cups of broccoli today. I'll never believe it. But you can get that with these products. The Mega X. How many of you have been told you need to take a fish oil? Gross, gross. You're burping up that nasty fish oil taste. Nasty. But guess what? All of our products are plant-based, including our Mega X. And our Mega X has all of the omegas in it, not just one, not just omega-3, all of the omegas. So let me tell you a personal experience with Mega X. I go to my eye doctor. He says, "Well, your eyesight's getting better." He said, "Okay, well, let's change your prescription." Then I go back the next year, same thing. And I go, "Okay, well, I don't get it. I'm getting older. Why are my eyes getting better?" And he goes, "Tell me what you're doing." I told him about Mega X, and he goes, "Bingo. There you have it." He goes, "It's the megas, all of the omegas. Great for your eyes." Okay, let's go back and talk a little bit more about the triplex. This is our most famous combo. And I suggest everybody start with this, no matter what your health goal is. If you want to lose weight, that's great. But listen, if you don't get your gut healthy, it's really, really hard to lose weight. So what we really want you to do, get healthy first. Get these probiotics in your body. Get your blood sugar leveled out. Get your blood pressure down. Get all of those numbers when you go have your blood panel done. Get all those numbers right smack dab in the middle. That's where mine are. That's where you want to be. And this signature combo can help you do it. Okay, ladies, let's talk about skin. What's in right now is collagen. And we have it. And it's amazing. So listen, I mean, everybody knows a woman will spend a whole lot more on her makeup and her face than she will on her panties. So get out there, check out the collagen. I'm telling you, people notice a difference within like 2 weeks. And you know, this nasty, flabby skin, it helps that. It helps with this skin right here. It's amazing. Okay, now let me just tell you right here, Joyum, our skincare. And this is the last product I'm going to talk about because y'all can get with Shae. Listen, I was one of those girls spending all that money on skincare with that company. And I had wash your face with this, dermabrasion your face with this, moisturize with this, put this under your eyes, put this over your eyes, roll your skin with this, put this on lightening to make your skin lighter, get rid of the spots, blah, blah, blah. So much money and so much time. By the time I get ready in the morning, I'd be late to work. Okay, listen, 2 things for Joyum. We have 2 things, morning serum, night serum. Wash your face, put your morning serum on, put your makeup on, go. At night, wash your face, put your night serum on, go to bed. Done. So much easier and so much more affordable. So I'm telling y'all, get with Shae. Check out all these amazing plant-based products that are no chemicals, no preservatives, nothing no carcinogens, none of that junk. You don't want the junk. You gotta get rid of the junk. So get with Shae. Now, we're going to go back up, and Trilla's going to talk a little bit about these symptoms. I want y'all to tell us in the chat what symptoms, how many of the symptoms you actually have.
Okay, a lot of time, remember me talking to you about autoimmune issues. Not all of these would be labeled exactly an autoimmune issue. However, they all have a link towards poor health, towards poor gut health more than anything else. You can Google it. Type in poor gut health, or gut health and asthma, gut health and allergies, gut health and eczema, and so on and so on. And you will find a ton of information about it. And that is why Terry's suggestion that we really try to get people to get started on the triplex for at least 3 to 6 months to get themselves, their gut in line before they really try to battle one of these issues. But look at this, guys. How many of you can relate to these? You know, I could take just one column and pretty much find 5 or 6 in each column. How about you? You know? So take a minute, look at them, and write down. Then you don't have to tell us exactly which ones if you don't want to, but count them up. Take a minute and count up. How many of these things? How many people do you know suffer from fibromyalgia? Oh my gosh, I hear about that all the time. Eczema, I hear about that all the time. What am I trying to say? The IBS. Thanks. I couldn't think of IBS, IBSD, and IBSC. I mean, all of that. Y'all, that stuff is no fun to deal with. Our products have been known to help people with these issues. Now, Plexus, nor Terry, nor Shae, nor any ambassador claims that these are going to treat, cure, or prevent any of these issues or illnesses. But we also know that we have proof from many thousands of people who have taken these products that they have definitely helped. And we have clinical studies on most of our products that show our products do work to help reduce these symptoms, as Terry has labeled them, because they're right. She's right. They're symptoms. So total them up. Let us know. Shae's going to get with you. You might win a prize.
Awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to share a little bit about my story, and then we'll wrap this up. So I joined Plexus to lose weight. I saw a friend, she was posting a lot about losing weight, and my new husband and I were going to Punta Cana, and I couldn't see my toes, and the pictures were awful, and I was mortified. So I went ahead and signed up. Now, let me give you a little back history on me. I married a guy, this number one, got my Prince Charming now. Married him when I was pretty young, like 22, I guess. And he was he was good looking, smooth talker. And I was young, and so we get married, and we had these 2 amazing kids. And I'm teaching dance at night, working hard, and he and his buddies own a nightclub. And I didn't really know this person. And come to find out, he was a bad guy. He was really a bad guy. We had these kids. I was working. I didn't see him a whole lot because I'd be, working, and he would be working in the nightclub at night. And come to find out, he was actually like a criminal. And I wake up one day, and I have 2 babies and a future ex-husband in prison. Because he was going to be an ex at that point. And I am working my tail off trying to support these 2 babies. So I had to move in with my parents. They took our home. It was rough. I worked 2 jobs, and my kids were babies. My son had his first birthday without his dad. And I worked 2 jobs until my son was a junior in high school. And I worked a regular job at a bank, and then I taught dance at night, and I taught on weekends, and I taught private lessons. And because I didn't get any child support. And back then, I didn't know about multi-level marketing. And back then, apparently it was a very hard thing to do, not like now. So anyway, I finally save up enough money, and we move into this little 2-bedroom apartment. And it's pretty horrible, not a great part of town. But y'all, like most of you, I was saving every penny for food and bills, electric bill and things like that. And I budgeted every dime, every single month. I mean, I know that you guys know exactly what I mean. So this one Sunday, we go to the grocery store, and I had my coupons. I had everything lined out. I had my menu. You know how you go, okay, I can get a thing of hamburger buns, and we can eat hamburgers on one night, and then I can use the buns the next night for sloppy joes. I mean, that's how careful I was with my money. So now it's Monday morning, and my little kids come upstairs, and they go, Mom, we don't have any milk. And I said, yeah, we have milk. I know I bought milk. And my daughter's, she's like 5th grade. No, we don't have any milk. What are we going to eat? What are we going to eat for breakfast? Because y'all, even a friend of mine worked for Quaker Oats would give me a case of Captain Crunch once a month. My poor kids ate Captain Crunch their whole lives. So I said, well, it must be in the trunk. So I go out there, and I look in the trunk of my car, and there's that gallon of milk. And it's Texas, y'all. It's ruined. So I walk back to my porch, and, it's 6:30 in the morning, and I just stand on my front porch, and I lose it. I fall apart. I just fall apart because I'm working night and day. And I can't afford to go to the store and buy another gallon of milk for these babies. And I felt like the biggest failure on the face of this earth. And I know many of you have felt that way too. By the grace of God, the next door neighbor walked by, this gentleman, Terry, what is wrong? And I tell him, and he's a gentleman. He went and bought me a gallon of milk. But here's my point. The average American family is short $300 at the end of every month. The average American family struggles every single month. And if I had had this opportunity back then, I wouldn't have missed baseball games. I wouldn't have missed time with my kids. I would have been at home at night helping them with their homework. Y'all, I would buy things that I knew my son could microwave for dinner because I wasn't going to be there to cook for him. But with Plexus, not only is it a way to get healthy, which you can pay for your health here, or you can pay for your health later in a bad way, it's an opportunity to change your life. And maybe this isn't for you. Maybe you say, oh, no way. I said no way. Trila said no way. But I just want you to be open and listen. Plexus gives you an opportunity to share health and happiness and make money while you do it. And if you can help somebody feel better, avoid a knee surgery, reduce their cholesterol, get them off of metformin, if you can help somebody do that, and you're helping your family, you're blessing your family. I mean, think about it. I didn't take my kids on a vacation ever. The first vacation we went on as a family was when I married JD, and they paid their own way. They went on our honeymoon. But if I had plexus and I could make an extra 3, 4, 5, or whatever, the sky's the limit. You betcha I'd have taken them on a vacation. We're leaving on a vacation tomorrow. So I just want you to be open to the opportunity and give it some thought. What if I could make an extra $300? How would that affect your family? What if I could make enough to pay for my products and get healthier, feel better, sleep through the night, have the energy to chase my kids around? What if? So I just hope that you'll get with Shae and talk about the opportunity of the business as well as these amazing products. And before I let you go, I just want to tell you one thing. Right now, Plexus is blessing us with a sign-up special. Normally, our annual membership is $39.95. Guess what, y'all? It's $9.95. $9.95 to open your own business. You purchase a welcome kit. Most of them are $99 or $199, and they're even 10% off right now. What more can you ask for? Your own business for $100. And you can change your life and maybe thousands of others. So we just want to thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for letting us share what we're so passionate about, changing our kids' lives. Trila's, was blessed with Laura, and now she gets to spend time with her grands. We both get to spend time with our grands. We get to do what we want to do. We're charting our own destiny, and so can you. So get with Shae. Make sure you let her know that you watched this, and I'm sure she'll put you in the drawing. And thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you on one of our team calls really, really soon. Thanks, everybody. Dream big.